We believe that providing an excellent customer service to our guests is the most important part of our business. I've been in customer service business for the last 20 years and 12 years with Subway. And I would say that customer service is just in me, it's a part of me. And every time I get excited talking about it. What I believe that is happy customers not just come back to your business for the repeat, but they also recommend your business to family and friends. And what I have noticed that extremely happy customers insist that their friends and family do business with you. I'm not making this up. Actually, what I've noticed here at the airport, that our permanent, regular customers almost force their friends to come at Subway and try Subway. So it works wonders. We definitely find a correlation with sales and the service, no questions, no doubt about it. When we came to the airport in January 2012, I remember having a meeting with my team and we were brainstorming and that what we could differently here than the competition, and how do we go above the crowd so our customers can remember us. And the only thing we could come up with was that providing excellent customer service. And let me tell you that we never looked back since then. And airport has opened 16 new food places since then here. And we added a second restaurant at the airport last year, but we have been able to maintain our sales. And I would say that it's because of that, doing little extra things for our customers.
I think Subway bringing into Terminal 1 and Terminal 3 this street-priced restaurant offer that they have with all of the great value combos and everyday deals that Subway provides has been a real asset to us in the airport environment. Additionally, the gift certificate that Raj and his team have done a great job in selling to our airport community with that free 6-inch sub that comes with buying the $25 gift certificate has really driven loyalty, I think in addition to having driven sales within the community.
Positive attitude creates a chain of positive thoughts. What I believe that if you want to build a positive environment at your workplace, the number one thing, the most important thing you gotta do is to become the most positive person yourself first. Positive behavior attracts positive behavior. It's the law of the nature. So whenever I'm talking to my team, I make sure that I'm in the present moment. I'm genuinely interested in listening to their problems. I'm genuinely interested in solving their problems. I make sure that I provide positive, constructive, genuine, honest feedback. I promote two-way open communication where there's no fear. I always ask for their input, their advice, because I want to connect with them on a deeper level, whereas there's a level of trust. So it's all about building the level of trust. Once you have that in place, it does wonders. It's like a magic. Then things start happening for you.
The little small things which we try to inculcate in the daily routine is the body language. And first of all, I train all my team members to show that they are genuinely welcoming the customers all the time. Be it right in the morning, middle of the night, the customers are always getting a perfect smile.
So Toronto Pearson is on a journey from good to great in terms of achieving customer excellence, and Raj and his team and Subway are one of those partners that are really helping us to drive to that journey of excellence. Consistently, he is an excellent performer in our internal mystery shops that we do as Toronto Pearson Airport. Raj and his team are part of our customer service training in addition to the mystery shop program. And I know Raj shares with us on a regular basis how he does with Subway mystery shop scores. But I think a lot of the innovative programs they have in terms of driving some of those customer service initiatives really show what's going on. I have to tell you, everybody knows the Subway smile, whether it's Terminal 1 or Terminal 3, and it is a genuine smile. And when you see it on any of those team members, it's just, we call it the Subway smile.
And we don't think that they are the customers for us. We call them our guests. We don't call them customers. We call them our guests. So that is how they feel all the more important. And since most of the employees or of the airport employees, they are a regular customers, we call them by their names. So this way they also they feel that they are at home. They are recognized by their first names. So they like it. And sometimes when they are even passing by, we just try to call them, like give our hi, hello to them all the time. One more thing, one small thing which we have done is that we have a perfect bell over there. So right from the beginning, when we start making the sandwich, everybody has been taught that they have to do it perfectly. So by the end of, before they are closing the sandwich, they just ask the customer, did you get a perfect sandwich, sir? And if they like it, they say yes, and we have a small bell. It rings over there. The customer has to ring that bell. The ringing of the bell, everybody is inspired because they say, oh, if the bell is being ringed for me, for her, might as well do a good job next time. So that the bell is ringed for the other person too. It's an inspiration for the rest of the people to do good.
You know, whenever we are training our team, we keep few things in our consciousness or in the back of our mind. I'm going to highlight those things. Number one thing is that first few days, whenever you hire a new person or whenever you're training somebody, first few days are very important because our research shows that whatever you teach your employees first, that's what they remember the most. So for us, customer service is the number one, most important thing. So we train our new people on customer service first. Make sure they have a genuine smile. Make sure they're doing welcome to Subway. So whatever it concerns with customer service, that's what we train them on first. And that has worked well for us. And anything else, we train them after. Number two, we believe that 95% of the people, when they come to work, they want to do a good job for you. And provided we train them well. So we make sure that we are not leaving them alone for the first few days until they are fully trained. Another thing I believe, and I always tell my managers, that we really don't have to tell people how to do things. Just tell them what to do, and they will surprise you with their ingenuity and creativity. Another thing, we have a feedback mechanism in place. We provide positive, constructive, honest feedback. We applaud their efforts, we acknowledge their successes and encourage them, because we believe when we help each other, everybody wins. I could mention a lot of best practices which we have in our restaurants, which we use to create positive environment, to build that team, to build sales. And you know, we do have a lot of ideas, and a lot of these ideas not even ours. We got it from somebody else, we implemented in our stores, and they worked for us. The key point which I want to highlight is to figure out, is to realize what my job is. I wish I had learned this a long time ago. What I know now, that my job is to provide a leadership to a group of people, and that's what I do every day. And another thing I want to point out, that I'm not really serving, I'm hardly on the line, I'm not really serving the customers. So my job is to serve the people who are serving the customers. So I provide, or it's my job to provide an excellent customer service to my managers, and they provide that service, the level of service, to their staff, and then it's passed on to the customers. So what happens is, now the whole thing creates so much positive vibe in your restaurants that ideas are flowing. Everybody is keep coming with new ideas, and the best practices are being born. I read a few lines of what Mahatma Gandhi, the great Indian leader, said about customer service. He says that customer is the most important visitor at our premises. He's not dependent on us, we are depending on him. He's not an interruption to our work, he is the purpose of it. He's not an outsider in our business, he's a part of it. And we're not doing him a favor. He's doing us a favor by providing an opportunity to serve him. So you see that we truly believe in it. It's a part of providing excellent service is part of our culture now. It's part of our vision. It's part of our mission, and we don't deviate from it.